All right, man. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions. Appreciate everybody that tapped in for the live stream yesterday. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, the bell icon button. But make sure you hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications go live, or drop that video. Appreciate the love support. Okay. Apparently, if the Lions cut High Tie, if they cut Jamaal Williams and they cut Trey Flowers, they could save around $25 million in cap space. All right. Obviously, I don't think anybody would be opposed to Trey Flowers hitting that dough with a good Lord split them. So, three cuts, Detroit Lions could possibly clear more than 25 million in cap space. Now, I do think that you can get something for Jamal Williams, right? Um, Probably a third at best, maybe if we be a nice fourth or fifth round pick, maybe a fifth and a sixth or a sixth and a seventh. I don't know how much that would help you, but like I said before, it depends. So I think they could get something for Jamal Williams. High tie, he could walk and be brought back on better terms. So that's something to look at too. So with High tie, his contract, it's just, it's not that good. But he could be brought back, if he wants to come back. That's the question. They got a good offensive line, got good camaraderie, all that stuff. So it says Detroit Lions don't have a serious salary cap concern, but these three cuts with destination and time in mind will clear a lot of cap space. With the run through free agency last offseason, that mostly one-year deals, Detroit Lions aren't in serious cap trouble for 2022. Contract adjustments, extensions for quarterback Jared Goff and defensive end Michael Brockers upon acquiring them weren't necessarily a great idea, though, particularly in Goff's case, especially in Brockers' place. He brought veteran leadership, but like I said, I never thought he was something special. A. Shot Robinson is doing better than him over there in LA now. He says, as it sit right now, via over the cap, which is guesstimation, the Lions have 23.6 million in cap space, while Sports Track has them at 29.3, both guesstimates. Either way, they're in the top half of the league cap space right now, and that's fine, a fine place to be. But that's never such there's never such a thing as too much cap space, and the Lions can make some cuts to clear significant rooms. With that in mind, cutting these three players could basically double their current cap space. Three cuts, the Lions potentially clear more than 25 million. Jamal Williams, number three. Williams is a fan, an immediate favorite in Detroit. He's a solid player who got one of a few multi-year deals from the Lions last offseason, but on the Motor City Island, where there are a few misfit toys and bad contracts, here we are. Williams has a reasonable over 4.6 million cap space hit for 2022, the final year of his contract. But it's worth wondering if the Lions will consider giving Craig Reynolds a shot at a bigger role behind DeAndre Swift and Godwin Inabuki, and the 2021 draft pick Jamar Jefferson also on the depth chart. If there's opportunity in the middle rounds of the draft, maybe Detroit would take a running back. I mean, also about DeAndre Swift too. He always injured. I keep telling y'all that. Cutting Williams before or after June 1st would chip off 3 million in cap space for the Lions with 1.6 in dead money. Likelihood it happens is way on the not happening side of the on the coin flip chance, but a potential depth chart turn leaves Williams a little bit vulnerable to being. Yeah, he should get rid of him and Swift. I've been saying that. You got to pay Swift soon, I believe, too. And then he always injured. Y'all like, oh, he's a great running back. I said, shit, great running backs are available. High tie, Big V. With 3 years left in this deal, spreading out his contract bonus hit over the Lions create 1 million in cap space for the rest of this 2021 season. A restructuring High Tie's deal late in the season. The move raised High Tie cap hit for 2022 to 8.4, from 8.4 to 8.7. He's over that while bumping the dead money from cutting him before June 1st up to 5.2. The cap savings for releasing him before June 1st, 2022 also dropped from 4.2 to 3.5. High ties in the middle road, right guard being paid fairly premium offensive tackle in the midst of a 5-year, $45 million contract. Lions could sign an inexpensive free agent guard to compete with him, or they could draft. They could bring an option. They can draft, bring it. They could draft, or the draft could bring an option in amongst the Detroit top five along the offensive line who never played a game together this season. High tie is by far the most vulnerable to losing the starting job, and if it came to that, he's a pretty expensive backup. They cut him. He got an out. They said the designated high tie post June 1st cut would create 7 million in cap space while leaving 1.7 in dead money with 7 million to possibly create. Now we're getting somewhere to track the on the track to possible create more than 25 million in cap. So yeah, cutting them after June 1st would be smart. They got Evan Brown. They can draft somebody. They got a lot of compensatory picks coming. Like I said, they could trade Williams, Swift, Hawkinson. Some of these guys could get moved. You know, that's what y'all don't understand. People say, "Oh, Swift, we're so good with Swift." We're not. He's always injured. Offensive linebacker Trey Flowers, general manager Brad Holmes may have said it all when Lord Flowers intangibles without mentioning his on the field production during his season wrap up press conference. He said, "Yeah, you know, Trey, you're talking about the ultimate glue guy, ultimate leader. Quote, he's what we're all about in terms of grit and being just a football player. So if it was unfortunate we had to deal with so it's unfortunate he had to deal with, but again, those discussions are going to be forward down the road." So over the last 2 seasons with the Lions, Flowers has just 3.5 sacks over 14 total games. He landed on IR early December, ending his season, and became very easily questioned his future in Detroit. So, I mean, it is what it is. We know he'll bum. Flower carries a cap hit of 23.2 and 23.6 for his final 2 years of contract. A pre-June first cut year clears close to 10.4 in cap space, and the rest around 12.8 left behind dead money. Designation Flowers post June post June first cut would create 16 million in cap space and 7.2 million in dead money left behind. A trade is a little bit more helpful in terms of clearing cap space on either side of June 1st. And if he last trade deadline is to believe, and if last trade deadline is to be believed, there may be an offseason market for the veteran edge rusher. Cutting Flowers seems to be on the Lions' radar with very few bad contracts on their balance sheet. Doing so is the path to clear the biggest chunk of cap space. So other possible cuts Lions could create 2022 cap space. However, likely unlikely are Michael Brockers, safety cornerback Will Harris, Jared Goff, and Trinity Benson. So and the only way they cutting Jared Goff if they get Deshaun Watson, or only way they cutting Jared Goff if they got a better option to draft. So I mean, yeah, Trinity Benson, that's a tough one. Can you develop him behind the scenes? You spend some, I think they keep him. Michael Brockers, I mean, what type of season did he have last year? I didn't even know he was out there, to be honest. So here's just garbage. So he can get the role, but I didn't even know he was out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Trey Flowers, whack Arnold's. So he had 1 sack, 16 games. He had 1 sack. He had 23. So, oh, yeah, get rid of him too. I'd rather Nick Williams be back than him. So, yeah, you get rid of him too, man. But, hey, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. So, let's look at Nick Williams' production. Half a sack. He more of a run forward. Yeah, these dudes can go, bro. Yeah, these dudes literally can go, man. I'd rather just roll with Panisi and Azurki. And I guess you might could draft Jordan Davis, maybe you get Jordan Davis now. So they got work. They get rid of these other dudes on the D line, bro. Like that, Nick Williams is a depth guy. So now they gotta find other guys to go there. So I mean, we'll see, man. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe us, the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Go live, drop the video. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook, then Instagram. All right. So want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. All right. Other than that, best way to donate, comment, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe us, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications, you go live or drop that video. All right. So appreciate y'all. Let me know what you girls and guys think. One time for the one time. Peace, Jack. The Trey Lance Talk plays more videos like this.